to a special edition of tonight's race. We will not be participating in the Gentleman's Tuesday, what am I trying to say here? The guy who organizes the event, he's got some commitments, so it's all good, It happens, you know, everybody's got to have a life outside of the game. Let's see here. Just doing a quick audio check, making sure everything is good to go. So let's see, let's look at our lineup here. We've got the one and only Spectre Gun, as well as Presidio, Joey Cannoli, Mr. Canada himself, Vasco Francisco, the Kituation T64 Turbo, our fearless leader Rusty, and our other fearless leader Winkle. Now, to give you guys a insight as to what we're doing tonight, we are going to run a 60-minute endurance race over at the Blue Moon Speedway. Fuel is set at 2, tires are set at 6, so it's going to be more of a tire strategy than it is a fuel, I believe. So we got 60 minutes here, NASCAR style. It's gonna be a good one, everybody. Gonna be good. So let me go ahead. We're gonna share this link here. I'm gonna go on the Book of Faces and do my round of stuff here. There's that. We're gonna take you. Go over here. We're gonna smash this in, and then let's see. Afterwards, I gotta go and. Alright, so that's been posted, so let's share to a group, let's share to RWB Racing, let's share it to the Gran Turismo Sport Facebook group, because you know what, why not? So, let's take a look here, let's see exactly what we've got in terms of racing. So I'm going to take you guys on a quick lap here. We're going to run some softs. And there is a little bit of a rule here. We have got to use, or they've got to use, all 3 different compounds. So they have to use soft, medium, and hards. But let's take you on the lap here of Blue Moon Speedway. Pretty bait track, very fast, I should say. So we're gonna go around this first curve here. You're probably gonna see speeds at about 120, 130 through that first section. Right here is a very long straight. We got people doing donuts there. Turbo just kind of doing whatever, having fun. Presidio, all of them, they've already got their qualifying times in. So this section here can get pretty dicey, especially with about 9 or 10 other cars there side by side. This third section is going to be a little bit slower, but it's going to be detrimental, especially when it comes down to the end of the race. And then, simple enough, we got another long straight, so we're going to be doing this NASCAR style. So let's take a look at our competitors here. Starting first, if I can figure this out. There we go. Starting first, we've got Winkle in the gorgeous Dodge Viper. Second place is going to be none other than T64 Turbo in another Viper. Presidio in his vet, Mr. Kit Kat. I'm loving it, Kit Kat Racing. Little bit of an inside joke, I'll tell you all about that later. Fearless leader running a beautiful golf livery inspired GT. Fifth place, we've got Mr. Spectre Gun in his gorgeous army inspired livery Corvette. Let's get a little bit of a glimpse there. Qualifying in second. Good job, man. Joey Cannoli in the hot pink Ford Mustang. Joey Gags Racing, and loving the American flag art there, man. Last but not least, Mr. Canada himself, Vasco Francisco in the black and red Ford GT. So fastest lap in qualifying was Winkle with a blistering 43.5 second pace. So there we have it, ladies and gents. We're gonna put some attention here to Spectre Gun. He's kind of taking a break from racing in this league, but it's always nice to see him back. I mean, he is put it in this way, he is a hell of a racer, man. Love it, love it. And then Kitchuation, I haven't been able to peek his or peep his livery. On the RWB Open, it is a tournament full of different events and different cars spread throughout the year. We do 60-minute endurance races throughout different tracks. I believe the last one that we ran was a 60-minute Le Mans endurance race using the all the modern LMP1 cars. And then before that, we did a 4-race sprint with the SFs. That was actually pretty intense. I think both of them were ran at Spa, and then the last 2 were ran at Interlagos. Personally, that's not my track of choice. But we just got the word here to go ahead and start. So they should be starting any minute now. So I'll be back with y'all in a couple minutes here as soon as we're good to go. And oh, alright, well, good job there, bud. We're gonna wait for Kitch. Kitch, one of our newest members, very strong racer, very cool, man. He's laid back like a Cadillac. And it seems to me I am out of cherry vanilla Coca-Cola, so poop. But you know what? Totally off topic, but we'll rock the vanilla Coke, which is frozen. So we got a 2-minute warning there from Presidio. He is the organizer of the RWB Open as well. Well, let's see, is there anybody else running this track at the moment? Because it looks like Spectre just set a new fast lap. Winkle looks like he's kicking it right now. He's got rocking that Mature Racing Club livery. And then Turbo's just not being a turbo. Fearless leader Rusty looks like he's just doing his own thing there at the moment. Presidio, look at that, look at it, Kit Kat Racing. Joey Gags, which is that his signature at the back? Huh. It looks like we got a little bit of chatter there waiting on Sir Kitch. And Turbo is trying to do a burnout in 6th gear. Yeah. There you go. Do a burnout. Nope. Okay. There you go. Do it. And then Kitch is saying, race, go on without me. Oh. Man. Now let's see if we can take a look here. Course maps, circle maps, timing monitor, here we go. So Spectre Gun, he has got a very strong set of sectors there. Looks like he is the fastest in the first sector as well as the second, but looks like Turbo's got him in the third sector. Oh, there we go. There we go. Do some donuts. Give these folks what they love. And we are starting the round here at Blue Moon Speedway. 1 hour of racing, 1 hour of you getting to listen to my lovely voice, 1 hour of intensity, 1 hour of 1 hour. And it looks like we'll be, wow, we'll be doing a rolling start, so this will be good. So Turbo first, Joey second, G8 or Rusty third, Spectre fourth, Winkle fifth, Presidio sixth, Vasco Francisco in seventh place. T64, ooh, I'm loving that livery there. Vocaloid Racing, it's good stuff, man. And we're off. T64 taking the lead there, but Joey Cannoli is right behind him. Let's see what's going to happen here at this first curve. Pretty clean start, clean start. And my camera's messing up. And GAGT takes the lead away from Turbo there. It looked like he got caught out of the draft. Spectre's going to give G8 or Rusty a little bit of a love tap, kind of acknowledging him, hey, I'm here. You know, let's play. Let's get away from the pack. Let's do our own race. We'll save fuel. We'll sit around, have a picnic, talk about life, you name it. But, oh, we are going 3 wide. Presidio blazing past Joey Cannoli and Winkle there to take 4th spot. Turbo 3rd. And it looks like Joey is going to manage to stay in 5th. And he is going to catch Mr. Presidio's draft. Winkle looks to go on the inside, and he almost managed to pass him, but close but no cigar there, sir. Joey is going to get right up in Kit Kat's business there. Meanwhile, Winkle using the draft there to potentially pass Joey. Can't do it. Vasco is going to go on the inside there. Try to pass Winkle, which he does. Joey gets up in the wall. Ooh, we got some racing. Spectre Gun, meanwhile, is just bump drafting Rusty like no other. Like I said, they want to try and get separated from the pack there. Looks like it's not really going to happen. T64 coming up hot, doing about 200 miles an hour before going into the turn. Messes up the last part of the turn, though. And now he's got Mr. Kit Kat himself right behind him. So I'm going to think that both of them are going to team up and potentially pass Rusty and Spectre. But, ooh, Rusty gets up inside the, up against the wall there. Doesn't lose too much time. But now you've got Presidio, you've got Turbo. They're going to start gaining on him because of the pure slipstream. And I'm not going to be surprised if we see him go over 200 miles an hour just like that. Ooh, Turbo goes on the inside. Presidio gives Spectre a little bit of help. Rusty gets some help as well. They got to go super slow around those curves there, man. Good stuff, good stuff. Meanwhile, Rusty has been leading pretty much this whole race. But Rusty gonna stay on the inside there. Meanwhile, Spectre's just chilling. He knows, you know, we got about 3.5, well, we're only 3.5 minutes in, 5 laps. Fuel's running out pretty fast there. I'm gonna say they're gonna average about 12 to 15 laps per tank of gas. Meanwhile, we got Turbo all up in Spectre's business. I mean, he is looking to make some moves. I'm not going to be surprised if he gets a draft. Yep, there he goes. He's going to go on the inside, but nope, not going to happen. Meanwhile, Kit Kat takes over the 3rd place spot there. Easily make a quick work of Turbo. Turbo, meanwhile, he's just gonna hang back in the slipstream and just kind of do whatever. We got a little bit of bumping going on there. Turbo manages to squeeze. No, we got a drag race. And oh, Winkle out of nowhere takes fourth spot away from Turbo. Meanwhile, Vasco is getting ready to just straight pass him. But no, doesn't want to risk it. Too early in the race to risk doing any of that. And then Vasco just gonna sit there and show them boys how it's done. Vasco also setting a very fast lap of 42 seconds even. He's going to go on the outside, try to catch Spectre's draft there. It looks like it's working. He's doing about 198. Is he going to pass Rusty? And he does. He does. Good job. Good job. Rusty going to give him a little bit of a love tap there. Nothing horrible. So right now we got Francisco first, Rusty second, Spectre third, Presidio fourth, Turbo fifth, Winkle sixth, Joey Cannoli seventh. They're only separated by maybe a second and a half. And that is amazing. Francisco looking to go on the inside there and manages to stay in first place. He's going to go ahead and pit. Wonder what he's going to do here. He's probably going to change to softer tires. Yep, sticks to medium. Now this is where the fun really begins. He's about 6 seconds away from the pack. So he's got some ground to make, but at the same time, everybody else has to pit. Right now, Joey's just kind of doing his own little thing. We got people going wide here, trying to make moves. Presidio gets into the wall. Winkle was going to bump him, but manages to stay away. Turbo, meanwhile, is going on the inside. He's not going to catch the draft, so he is going to get thrown back. Get a little bit of a love tap there from Presidio himself. Meanwhile, Winkle still in third, trying to pass, go to second. Doesn't really manage to do so. Takes it extremely slow around that curve. Now we got a drag race between Winkle and Turbo. Turbo clearly wins. Kit Kat right next to him. He's in that draft. He's in that train. As well as Joey. So Winkle's going to drop all the way back to 6th. Because he did not catch that draft. But, ooh, a little bit of contact there between Winkle and Joey. Joey, though, he's not too far back. He'll manage to catch the slipstream. He'll be back to the pack in no time. Turbo looking to make a move there. Manages to squeeze into 2nd place. He's going to be right behind Rusty now. Is he going to try and overtake for the lead? And looks like he might be able to. He might not. He's got a teammate there with Winkle right behind him. Going to be used as draft partners there. And Turbo's going to get sucked back. And no, manages to find some space there. So Winkle's going to try and make a move to 2nd place. Let's see where we're at here. Spectre right behind Rusty there, using him as a teammate per se. Looks like Turbo gets up into the wall. Look at that angry green Viper, though. He is coming. He is out for blood, doing over 200 miles an hour. Man, slows down a little bit. Looks like those hards are not really helping him out too well. But, you know, it's pretty impressive. He is staying with the pack, racing in hards. Meanwhile, Spectre just got a little bit of a love bump there from Winkle, but he's running softs. Rusty's running hards. So everybody pretty much using different style of tires there. Looks like Rusty and Spectre are going to go ahead and pit. Let's take a look here. Let's see what they're gonna do. Wow, Rusty just pretty much out of gas. Spectre had a quarter tank. That goes to show you the power of drafting. Francisco, meanwhile, he goes into pit as well. So I see that strategy, homie. I see it. So there's not really going to be that much of a gap there between Francisco and Rusty. As long as they work together, they'll be able to catch up to the pack. Now, let's take a look at the pack here, see what we got. We got Turbo running in first, Winkle second, Presidio third, Joey fourth, Spectre fifth, G8 sixth, Francisco seventh. These three are going to bunch up, and they're going to catch the rest of the group here. Meanwhile, Turbo's just chilling like a villain. Cannoli is smashing his cannoli there up against the wall. That sounded wrong. Winkle, they're going to give Turbo a little bit of a bump draft there. Meanwhile, Kit Kat running in third. Not too far behind, though. He is well within drafting range. Turbo still first, Winkle second, Presidio third, Joey fourth. Let's take a look at the back of the pack now. We got Spectre, Rusty, and Francisco teaming up, bound and determined to catch everybody else. Meanwhile, it looks like Winkle's going to go ahead and pit. He was just about out of fuel. He's going to go ahead and make a full stop. That puts Joey in third place right behind Presidio and Turbo. Joey, he's just kind of chilling. I mean, you know, really doesn't have a care in the world at the moment. Figures he's got, you know, about 12 minutes into the race, and there's just no need to push yourself. This is an endurance race for a reason. But looking at everybody else here, looks like Turbo's probably going to have to pit after this lap. Presidio, I wouldn't be surprised if he goes ahead and follows Turbo. And Joey as well. Joey, whoa, look at that tire wear. That right front's trashed. Left front's worn down, right rear's worn down. Left rear is almost perfect. And yep, like I said, Turbo's going to have to pit. He's going to go ahead and go on the inside line there. All three are going to follow each other into the pits. Going to make full stops, change into different tires. Meanwhile, the pack of Spectre, Rusty, Francisco, and Winkle are blazing past. Now, are they going to be able to pass everyone else in time? Looks like they do. But look at that. All three switching to hards, making a full stop. They're going to catch up to this group here real quick. I mean, looking at it here, there's about a 2.5 second gap between 5th and 1st. So all three here are going to work together, while these four are trying to work together. But Winkle is trying to get out into first spot. that, Winkle setting a new fastest time of 41.45 seconds. Good driving. Meanwhile, just as I predicted, everybody is pretty much back together now, so we're gonna see some full-fledged racing. Let's go on board with Winkle here and see what we got going on. So it looks like he's gonna catch a really big stream off of Francisco. Gonna give him a little bit of a left tap. Doesn't want to try anything stupid around this turn. I've seen many races get ruined off of that second turn. But listen to that tire wear. He is going at it. Blazing at about 200 miles an hour. Brakes a little bit earlier. Here looks like Francisco. He's going to get back into the draft. Gets a little bit of a bump there from Francisco got a little bit of a bump from Winkle. Winkle, meanwhile, is going to run the inside. Going to try and pass Vasco. We got some contact here. Oh, what happened? Oh, little bit of contact there. We're about to go 3 wide. Nope, not anymore. Yep, now we are. Winkle's going to sit there, kind of chill right behind Francisco. We've got a little bit of a train going on there. We got ourselves a convoy, if anybody's ever seen that movie. And well, Spectre has some damage there in the rear, but looks like he's good to go now. Francisco, he's going to get caught without the draft. Turbo coming out of nowhere, taking first place. Shot straight through the inside. Oh, we got some contact. Looked like between Rusty, Winkle, slowed Spectre down big time. I don't know what happened there. Probably hit an invisible wall or something. But he's going to go ahead. He's going to say screw and I'm going to pit. Which I wouldn't blame him after that. Meanwhile, Francisco is going to take first. Turbo, he was in second here. Is he going to get passed? Yep, gets passed by none other than our fearless leader, Rusty. Rusty, meanwhile, is going to get the jump on Francisco. He's going to brake a little bit. Oh, into the dirt there. All good, all good. Turbo, meanwhile, in the Vocaloid Racing Viper, is going to try and take the inside there. Doesn't seem to really work out for him too much. And here comes your boy Rusty. I'm gonna call him Rusties on this track. You know, I'm amazed we don't have any NASCAR liveries. Or, you know, Cars liveries. Lightning McQueen liveries. So little do they know, they're probably going to get penalized 30 seconds just for not having the right livery. I mean, the only one closest to a NASCAR livery has got to be Mr. Kit Kat himself, Presidio. I mean, look at those gorgeous liveries. Here, let's ride along with Winkle. And look at that. Look at the livery there. Team Tourette's, Kit Kat, RWB Racing. City is going to hit the wall there, allowing Winkle to just sneak right past them. He's going to take fourth. They're going to do a little bit of bump drafting. Speaking of which, we've got both Fords up front there with Francisco and Rusty's. Just kind of doing whatever. Rusty's going to take the inside. He's clearly got the jump on Francisco. Francisco's going to go ahead and pit. He's about out of gas. So now we got our leader here, Rusty, as well as T64 Turbo. He is running in second place right now. Winkle, not a good line to take there, man. Not a good line. He's going to be running in third. Presidio fourth. Joey fifth. Francisco seventh. Spectre sixth. So these two are going to bunch up. And it's going to make for some good racing. So let's take a look at fuel situations here. Rusty clearly is going to have to pit here shortly. I mean, that's one big disadvantage of running in second place. You know, you're not drafting. You get all that air, all that resistance against the car. So, of course, it's going to cause you to use a lot more gas versus the other 6 guys behind you. But I imagine Rusty's going to have to pit after this lap here. Turbo, he's still running about half a tank. Winkle's running about between a quarter and a half a tank of gas. But look at that T64 Turbo, he's going to take the first spot. They're going to go 3 wide. Rusty is trying everything he can to get go, and Rusty is not going to be pitting this time around, so he'll have to pit next lap. A little bit of bump crafting there between all 3, now all 4. They're going to break. Joey's just back there being Joey. And I don't mean that in a bad way. He is the kind of guy, he will sit there and wait until the last minute and then get the jump on you. Meanwhile, Francisco, Spectre, they are going to be working together to catch up to the rest of the pack. Rusty goes into pit. Winkle decides to stay out. T64 decides to stay out, as well as Presidio and Joey Cannoli. So right now we got Winkle in first, just kicking it. He's got the team Vocaloid Racing Viper right behind him. Presidio, meanwhile, third place, just kind of chilling there. Joey chilling as well, like a villain. He's trying to make a kill him, but not at the moment. Winkle's going to get a little bit of a push there. And do I have a guest commentator? Ew. There we go, so we're going to wait on a response there from Mr. Kituation himself. So Winkle right now, first place, Turbo second, Presidio third, Joey fourth, Spectre fifth, gets it to the wall. And Francisco's going to swing out wide. But that's going to cost him some time there as he drops into last position. Alright, so we will be back here in a few minutes. Looks like we've got somebody that wants to commentate as well, or as what I like to call it, talk to ourselves. So we'll be right back. And we're back. So Presidio is going to get the jump on Turbo there. Going to try and take first spot. Doesn't look like it's going to happen. No, it does not. Winkle manages to take second place, though. Joey Cannoli running in fourth. We've got the Fast 3 there of Rusty, Francisco, Spectre Gun. Kitchen, what's going on, my man? Yeah, Cup C. Mr. Flex Tape himself. It does, it works great. That's what I figure. I figure Kituation got into a situation that turned into desperation. It does. I mean, it looks like a lot of bump drafting is what I'm seeing. Oh yeah, yeah. Especially if you're out front too. I mean, yeah. Speaking of lipping to the pit, I mean, look at Winkle. He came in with no fuel. Man. Oh. Yeah, yeah, and I mean, looking at it here, I mean, Winkle's going to join up with Francisco and Rusty and Spectre, so they're going to be catching up to the top three pretty quick. It's very interesting. I mean, I've been watching the whole race here, and it's been constant back and forth. I mean, we now got Joey in first place, which, yeah, Mr. Cannoli himself. See, we got Cup C and Cannoli. Yeah, 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 I know. Yeah, Cup C does sound a little bit better. Well, Cupcake used to be my nickname at work and pretty much everywhere. I don't know why they called me it. It was random. It stuck. But now it went from Cup C to Co-Tie the Bow Tie since I work for Chevy. Yeah, it does work. Yeah, yeah. Oh, God. Damn it, this was supposed to be a rated PG stream. We actually got 3 guys going into the pit there, and it's team number 1 of Turbo, Joey Cannoli, and Presidio, Mr. Kit Kat himself. Yeah. Oh yeah, everybody is. It's gonna be... Yep, which, his tire wear, man, he's showing some wear, but he's got fuel for days. Oh, he is. Because he has got a mob of angry people right after him. And they're all going to be bump drafting, they're going to team up, and they're going to catch him. Yeah. Well, I don't think we're running boost on this track, are we? I don't think we are. I know Slipstream was set on strong. Yeah, I mean they all look pretty consistent with each other. No. He is way out front, but he lost 2 seconds last lap. He was holding about an 8-second lead. Now he is just under 6 seconds ahead of everybody else. He does. He's got the fastest lap, but here's the thing. He's running 3 seconds off of his best lap. I mean, the last lap he ran was a 44. Everybody else is running 43, 42. Spectre, he just decides to go pit again, which, that's cool. But yeah, I mean... he is also one of the big wigs at RWB Racing. Yeah, he's kind of branched off and did his own thing, but I mean, he made a mark at RWB. I mean, if you seen that name, you knew you were screwed. You know, it's like seeing Francisco's name. Or Turbo's. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. I did. Oh man, it was a nail biter. Yeah, it is. Man, now you're gonna make me check. Just scrapped it. That was probably the same one. I mean, because let's see, West Division. Oh, yeah, there it is. It says RWB Racing SF1 Rolex Race 7. Dang it. Yeah, and it's got 40 views. It's pretty good. Yeah, well, like I said, that battle between me and Dragon was for the ages. Oh, okay. I bet. And it dramas. It's a situation with the situation. That's what I like to call it. Yes. Now, if it turns to desperation, then we got issues. But that hasn't happened yet. So yeah, let's go back to the race here. Lap 42. We've got Winkle out in front there, followed by Mr. Turbsky, Presidio, Joey Canoli, GH just kind of back there doing his own thing, as well as Francisco, and Spectre is... Well, it looks like he's about to get lapped. I don't either. I think that was a bad pit strategy. But meanwhile, it looks... Yep. Now we got Turbo passing Winkle there for first place. Winkle, his tires are fried. I'm surprised we're not seeing any kind of smoke coming out of them. And then look at... Yeah. I mean, looking at it right now, Presidio's going to go ahead and take first. For the moment. But it amazes me how close Winkle is to everybody. I mean, he had to slow up big time there in the first curve. Well, I don't think so. It does. I was explaining that earlier in the race because I believe it was either Turbo or Winkle. They pretty much branched off from what I call the train or the convoy, and he went from second to last. Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah, it is a good race. And I was just checking the audio here, and I can't hear your voice in the stream. What is this? Well, I don't think you have your permission set there. Yeah. No, I just checked the live stream there. That's why I was silent for a little bit. Yeah. Alright, you're cool. I'll just keep commentating here, so... Well, they could hear my voice in the stream. They could hear my glorious voice, which is starting to get sore here after talking for about 35 minutes straight. I think you have to go into the party chat itself, and then go into settings, and then like enable chat audio or something of that sort. Yep. So let's go back to the race here. Winkle is gonna stay out front. He's gonna have to pit there this lap. Presidio right behind him, chewing away. He wants that lead. He's gonna bump Winkle there a little bit out of the way. Mr. Rusty himself's gonna give him a little bit of a left tap. Turbo just shoots out front. And then we got some issues there. Winkle, ooh, gets hit. We got some contact here between everybody. Presidio goes against the wall. Good lord. Wow. And oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Winkle's race is ruined. No, there's worse. Winkle's out of gas.
Oh, he got to do 50 miles an hour around the track. He'll go around the track, but he's doing 50 miles an hour for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just enabled my chat, so...
You did? Alright,
hello,
quick sound
world.
check. Yeah, hello.
Yeah, hello, world. I am here. And Winkle has run out of gas. I don't know what the accident was all about, because I just flicked back to it, but Winkle is on a slow roll.
he's on worse than a slow roll. He is driving Miss Daisy at the moment.
Yeah.
Oh, man. You know, it'd be cool if we could call a yellow flag.
Oh, well, they'll wave the flag, but ain't nobody slowing down.
Well, no, I mean, look at that. Look at that. There goes poor Winkle. He can do it, buddy.
50 miles an hour.
Oh, my gosh.
Wow, Miss Daisy.
Yeah, I think it's... Oh.
I don't know if he missed the pit from the accident.
He missed the pit from the accident.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, it looked like there's a little bit of contact between him, I believe Turbo, Rusty, pretty much everybody on the field. And Presidio was on the inside, right by pit lane too. Which, I don't know.
Oh, by the way, he pitted. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if maybe that could be like a penalty or something, because, I mean, that was pretty sketchy. Yeah, because if it wasn't... Yeah, because, I mean, if it wasn't for Presidio kind of blocking pin entry there, you know, Presidio wouldn't have, he wouldn't have almost spun out. Winkle could have gotten to the pits, which looks like he is now in the pits, so he's a good 2 laps down.
And Turbo is flashing very no fuel red.
Ooh, he is. He is going to be cutting it very close.
Chances are he went in the fuel save, and maybe he'll putt around. He's getting bump drafted, so he's going to be up to speed, and not have to work as hard.
Yeah, well, nope, there he goes. He's going to start losing speed here any minute.
Well, if he loses it now, he can roll into the pits.
Yeah, yeah, there he goes. He just ran out of gas. So Francisco, ooh, that was sketchy.
3 guys in.
Yep, all pretty much out of gas.
To the end, oh my god.
It's crazy, dude. So now Joey is out in first with a quarter tank of gas. Passenger side tires pretty much shot, as they should, on a circle track. Winkle is about a minute and 46 seconds behind. Spectre, meanwhile, is about 54 seconds behind. Presidio 31, Francisco 24, Turbo 23, Rusty 22, Cannoli chilling like a villain.
With 21 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the race.
Yeah. Yeah, but that lead is not going to last for long.
Yeah.
But I will tell you, man, Joey's got a gorgeous livery going on.
Cannoli.
Yeah.
Look at Cannoli.
You know what? Even what is a cannoli?
It's a treat, I guess you could say.
Well,
It's
I know it's like a sweet
what
treat.
yeah, it's like I guess it's a fried dough stuffed with whatever's stuffed in a cannoli. I don't know exactly, or some kind of it's a pastry with some kind of cream. I've seen them, never
Oh,
tasted.
I'll tell you one thing. They look deadly.
Look delicious.
They do
Like you
look
eat too many,
delicious.
you just be sitting there with a bellyache because they do look good.
You know, you being like some kind of food coma or a sugar coma.
Yeah, for sure.
Speaking of somebody in a coma, Winkle's about to get left again.
Oh my God, he's still putting around.
No,
No.
he's not putting around. He's doing every bit 200 miles an hour.
Okay, yeah. Head full of steam though, that's for sure.
Yeah, he's full steam ahead.
What a shame that it has to happen like that. If he didn't wait to the last minute and he had the accident, he could have still went to the pit and been in contention. But he's got
Yeah, but like I said, I really don't think it's necessarily his fault or his doing. I mean, he tried to pit. Presidio just got a little bit aggressive there. And almost spun out and pretty much cost Winkle the race as well, so...
well, the way it looks like he's probably, well, that's how it was looking. I guess for a split second they said, well, let's let him get back around, but then they said, the hell with that.
Yeah, they're like, screw it.
Got a little lead.
Yep.
That's how it was looking. It don't look like that no more. Best thing he could do is save himself and jump in the groove with everybody else and just draft all the way around.
Yeah. But I mean, meanwhile, it looks like the other Viper's getting extremely aggressive there, taking first place away from Rusty.
Yeah.
You thought I was the weird one rocking anime liveries. I mean, Turbo's running a Vocaloid Racing livery.
Yeah, you gotta, has a whole, like, city print on the side of his car.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta say, it looks gorgeous.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I mean, it's
not my thing, but
no. But I mean, like, you know, somebody put God knows how much time into it, and it looks good as a city themed livery. I mean, you got Rusty here in the typical Golf GTs, you know. That's like the first out of a million that I've seen. Francisco, he's in a red and white striped black GT. Joey Cannoli, he's doing his own thing, which is nice. Mr. Kit Kat, he's in a NASCAR inspired livery. Spectre, he's in that badass Army themed livery. I mean, that thing is dope.
Yeah, it was my choice of race car today. It was going to be either my vet that has the POWMIA theme or the Rothman's GT test car theme. But I'm here talking with you with Mr. Cup C, world famous.
Yeah, world famous Cup C. Mr. Flex Tape himself.
Yeah. That's how you say your first name. World famous Cup C, Mr. Flex Tape himself. And then the rest of your name comes. Okay. Turbo in front.
Yep, Turbo's in front there. He's getting a little bit of a bump draft from Rusty, Mr. G8GT. But I really like the way Turbo's been running. I mean, he knows how to take that first turn. And he does it in style, too.
I figured it'd be more carnage at that turn, because you do have to downshift. Ouch, I thought myself. You do have to downshift. And hopefully have nobody under you so you can cut down to the track. So it seems like you already got that down packed and you're doing pretty good on it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I've raced this track so many times. I've raced it with a full lobby of 16 people. I've seen it clean as a whistle, and I've seen it as an absolute wreck fest.
As they call it on GT Sport, dirty.
Yeah. Yeah, but we could use other words, but we gotta keep it halfway
Yeah,
nice.
we're gonna keep it good.
Yeah, we gonna keep it good. We gonna keep it real.
Let's see. Winkle is in the back.
Yep.
They're running good, but it's
Yeah, I mean he's staying with the pack, but he's not gonna catch them in time, and it's a shame. It sucks.
as far as the tire situation is concerned, Rosito has the worst tires all around. And he's flashing for gas. I guess he didn't take fuel.
He didn't. He yeah, he didn't take fuel. He took tires, but not fuel. So he's gonna have to pit after this lap.
Yeah, I don't know how that helps you in this kind of a race. Is this tight all the way around?
Well, it'll
Now
help
he
you.
has-
I mean, I see where you're getting at. I mean, an oval track, yes, your car's lighter, but in a track like this, I mean, tires, well, actually, fuel, I would say, probably rules all.
He's pulling in right now.
Yep. He's probably going to munch on a couple Kit Kats as well.
Look at the scrapes.
Yeah.
On the axle.
Went from breaking a Kit Kat to snapping into a Slim Jim or something.
I'm quite sure he's gonna load up fully on fuel. Yep.
Yeah.
And he comes out just in front of the pack. It's gonna, I'm guessing eventually the whole pack will come back together because they're actually getting closer to each other. A split of 3 and 4 is about 5 and 2.
Yeah, pretty much. And poor Presidio, he's...
Solos.
Well, it's about to turn into 3 solos because Presidio's about to get lapped.
He's in the back. And Spectre's in the back. But nobody's a lap down like Winkle. It's a shame.
Well, everybody's about a lap down. I mean, Winkle's about 2 laps down. Spectre, he's a lap down. Presidio, yeah, now Presidio's getting ready to get lapped.
Spectre just pulled into the pit. Get tires.
Yep.
Pulled in with 18% fuel left.
Yeah, and now it's official. Presidio's just now got lapped by Francisco and Rustiz, as well as Turbski, but not Winkle.
Yes, he did. With 12 minutes and 45 seconds to go in the race.
Yep. And then all 3 are going to pit. Winkle's going to pit as well. Winkle, he's just about out of fuel again.
He can't fuel save if he's trying to get back on the lead lap. There's no fuel saving. Just gotta go.
Yeah, I mean, he's got to be balls to the walls. And it's still showing Presidio as being a lap down, which is pretty interesting to me. Winkle, he's about 1:48 back. Spectre, 1:16. Oh, no, Presidio's about 26 seconds back, so he's got a chance.
I mean, anything over with a track this size, anything that's over 40, I say 45 seconds is you're lapped.
Yeah.
26 is good. Anything besides that, like Spectre and Winkle are lapped, with Winkle being the worst of it.
Yeah. Now I could type on here and see if anybody wants to go to yellow flag.
To do.
Well, I know how to run a yellow flag. I mean, just in case anybody felt bad about Winkle there.
You can see, just always find out.
Yeah, yeah, we could. Because the way that we would do it, I'm gonna go into the world of Francisco while he's getting bump draft. We'll either yellow until the finish line, or we'll yellow until this first bridge up ahead after this turn. So they probably do about 60 miles an hour, and then if we don't do that bridge, we'll do the second one, and then you go balls to the wall.
It's worth a try if you want to try it.
Yeah.
10 minutes, 30 seconds left remaining. It would be nice if everybody was on the first lead lap.
Let me go ahead and type that in.
Yeah. So see if the yellow will be okay.
Yep. Boy, these three are going at it. Francisco, Turbo, and Rusty.
He said no.
Nope.
Troop it out.
Alright, well. Oh, he left.
Oh. Maybe
Oh,
we shouldn't
man.
have brought that up. Maybe we shouldn't have brought that up.
Nah. I don't think it was that. I think he was angry about the whole situation.
Yeah, according to the verbiage that popped across the screen, I would say so.
Well, no, I mean, not across the street. The screen, I mean. Talk about the whole.
I'm listening.
Oh, no, wait a minute. I know what you mean by the stream. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. But, okay, back to the race.
Yep. And we were on lap 69. I'm sorry.
Oh, Turbo was out front. As this race will go, you will go to the back to the front, to the back, to the front, within probably 2 laps.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, they're just taking turns at this point. I mean, they have got, between the three of them, they've got a 26-second gap.
Oh, yeah.
Between fourth place.
With Cannoli being just off the podium, all by himself.
Yeah. But I think the last set of pit stops here is, they're going to make the difference. I mean, let's see if we can invite Mr. Winkle in here. Oh, never mind. He left again. Something's going on.
Maybe it's a bad connection. Let's just call it that.
Yeah, let's call it a bad connection. That sounds better.
Yeah. So I think Cannoli has a trick up his sleeve.
Why do you think
out of
that?
all the nonsense, and because his tires are good, but he has a half tank, which means he's been conserving fuel, waiting for the end of the race. So he's still in contention. He's not a lap down, and he's not far away from the leaders. If he was fuel saving now and took it out of fuel saving, he could probably catch him.
Yeah, I mean, looking at it here, you know, I want to say the gap that he's in right now, he's about a pit stop behind is what I'm going to call it.
Yeah, because he has to go for fuel where, oh wait, everybody else needs the same amount of fuel, but they don't. They have less tires, so he might be able to get away without doing a tire change.
Yeah, and that may prove effective there, especially late in this race.
And he's the only one on the track right now running mediums. That's probably why it's showing his tires is good, because
he's running mediums?
Oh yeah, everybody else has soft. Everybody on the track is running soft. He's the only one running medium.
Oh, it's not showing that on my screen. That's weird.
Yeah. Oh no. Damn, right where the tires are. You know where it shows that, but I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that like that, but
no, you're good.
Yeah. He's the only one running medium, so that might be a strategy. That might
Yeah.
pay off.
Yeah, it very well
They
could
will
pay
have to
off.
pit and get it's 17 seconds in and out the pit. Then you got to get fuel and tires. So that might pay off. He could just go in for fuel.
Yeah, and now he's got a whole pack there of Presidio and Spectre. Spectre's clearly out of this race. I mean, I don't see him coming back to win.
No.
So I think he's going to be helping out Presidio and Joey Cannoli there more than anything.
There you go. 3-car bump.
Yep. So we got 3 cars against 3 cars.
Let's see if they're so far behind where the other guys are actually catching up to them. But let's see if it's not looking too good the way they're bump drafting. Bump drafting in the turn is not really that great.
Oh, no. No, you don't want to bump draft into that turn. Or this one either. I mean, I've seen this turn kill a lot of racers.
I think what they're doing is trying to get Cannoli up front or get him some more speed, because maybe the Mustang doesn't do it like the Vets and the Vipers and the Ford, the GT, should I say.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of wondering. Because, I mean, those Vipers, they're mean. I mean, they will, oh, there's Winkle. But, I mean, those Vipers, they've clearly got the speed. The Mustang, I've always seen it as kind of a weaker car of the American groups. But, I mean,
Flashed his lights.
Who's that, Cannoli?
Yeah, he flashed his lights. See, they're not passing him. It's look like they're trying to get him to go faster.
Yeah,
At least that's what it looks like from here. I know when you're in your own chat on the racetrack, it's a whole different story than what we perceive in this chat.
Yeah, it's all about perception.
Oh yeah. But what it looks like is like they're trying to get Joey down the track further. Maybe the Mustang can't go like everything else, so because there's a serious bump draft going on.
There is, but here's the bad thing. They're losing time right now between first, second, and third. I've been watching the times here pretty closely.
Oh yeah.
And they're missing out big time.
Can the Mustang be that slow? Oh my gosh.
Well, no, I think he's fuel saving.
Presidio pitted. Oh, he had no more fuel. Cannoli has to come pit also. And Spectre has probably the most fuel out of the 3. I think they're trying to get Cannoli up to speed. That's what it looks like.
Well, they were, but then they just kind of ditched Cannoli. They left him out to dry.
Well, actually, because Presidio didn't have no more fuel, so he went to fuel up. Cannoli has to probably come in this time around.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that's what he's going to do, because he's low and flashing, and he's pulling in. But I don't think the Mustang has the muscle that the rest of the cars have to get down the track, so it doesn't have the legs. So they're trying to bump draft him to get him ahead, because right now he's pulling out. He just got fuel.
He's got just enough fuel to last the rest of the race. Turbo, he drops to third. He's got just enough.
Now, okay, so that wasn't Cannoli. That's why you said it's not on your screen. That was Presidio, or did Presidio just put mediums? I don't know. But I thought Cannoli had mediums.
You know, like, I don't know. With the amount of glitches and crap in this game, it's hard telling anymore.
And Cannoli has just went a lap down.
Yeah, what a shame.
With a time of 44 seconds. 48. Or 44, yeah. So the only 3 on the top on the lead lap is G8 GT driver, which is Rusty.
Yeah, Rusty's.
And Turbo. Everybody else, 1 lap down.
Yep.
Where the Spectre is about 2 laps down. So
He's just about, well, he's getting ready to definitely go 2 laps now.
oh yeah, he pulled into the pit.
Yep.
So he's racing for the glory of his livery, show the livery off. That's what's happening now.
But now the real race is going to be between Francisco and Rusty. I'm going to go live with them.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, Rusty right now, he's currently leading. He just used Cannoli's draft there to squeeze right past him. Cannoli is trying to get out of the way there, which he does. Francisco, he's going to come up, bump draft Rusty there. And we're getting ready to go... And
look at that.
Yeah,
10 seconds remaining in the race.
Yep. So this will be the final lap.
Real thick.
It's gonna get real thick. I mean, look at that. 2 of the lap cars go ahead and pass Francisco and Rusty. Francisco's gonna get up against the wall. Rusty's gonna make some contact there, and oh no, Rusty ran out of fuel. Wow.
Yes, and Turbo was right behind him with almost no fuel. Francisco has the most, so Francisco will more than likely win this one. Because coming up right now, let's see if Turbo can make.
Turbo's not going to make the move. He just ran out of gas.
He just ran out of gas.
He just ran out of gas. Francisco takes the win.
Yeah, he does. That was incredible right there.
That was awesome.
And Rusty is doing the 50-mile-an-hour stroll. That's so bad. 2 turns away from the start-finish line. Oh, my goodness.
Holy crap. He's got 36 seconds to make it. You think he'll make it?
No. No, not at all.
Nah, yeah. He's probably waving at the crowd right now.
Oh, yeah. That was a valiant, whichever way it goes, effort. But you gotta, cars run on petrol, so.
Yep.
Oh, Winkle. Okay.
Yeah, Winkle's back in here. So 7 seconds. He just passed pit entrance. Is he gonna make it? Boy, this is a nail biter right here. And nope.
Oh, he didn't make it. Either way, it was a fun race, but he's still on a lead lap, believe it or not. So he finished 4th.
Yeah. That was a great race. Yeah. Mr. Canada himself.
Yeah. V. Francisco.
V. Francisco. Wow.
Well, I'm going to see if I can get my phone calls to happen a little bit sooner so I can jump in this race with the rest of these guys. I look like I missed a whole lot of fun.
You did.
I'm quite sure when we go into their chat, we'll get a whole lot. But anyway, I'll turn it back over to the world famous Cup C.
Yep, and then I'll
whole title.
Yep, and then I will. I'll join the party chat there shortly.
Okay, y'all take it easy, and thanks for having me in the chat.
Yeah, not a problem.
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
I'll see you in the chat, dude.
Aight. Alright, so that was Mr. Kitchuation himself joining the chat there. But what a race. It all came down to who had the most fuel. And to think that I said fuel wasn't going to be the issue. Boy, was I wrong. GHGT, he had made a valiant effort to try and catch Francisco, but ran out of gas right after the first turn. Great racing though. So that was the RWB Open. We'll probably be doing more of these events soon, which I'll probably commentate as well. So this is your boy Cupcake. I want to thank Flex Tape, and don't forget we've got Super Formula practice tomorrow. We've got the Group 3 race on Thursday. Then we've got Super Formula at Interloggers Friday. Saturdays are Manufacturer Series. So this is your boy signing out. Good night, everyone.